This next job calls for gloves. Block drains. So, as you can see, the toilet is pretty full up. The back is backed up, and the shower tray is full of water. I have tried plunging this, but it just isn't for having it. Now, as I've been plunging it, I ain't touching them, but they look like wet wipes to me. 99% of the time, wet wipes cause blockages. So this is what we have on the outside. A severe leak for a start. But tracing back from inside, that is at least our bath waste. I'm guessing the shower waste is combined. And that's our toilet connection. Now this is a bungalow, so the stack, albeit the conservatory gutter goes into it, terminates there. So there's no other outlet above us. We do have a manhole cover, and I was hoping to God that when I lifted this up we would find the blockage and we could clear it from there. Hoping it just caught in the access point. Wrong. There's nothing there. That is clean. The kitchen sink gully is over there, which is this one, and I've run that through. Oh my God, it's deep. The kitchen sink gully's there. Anyway, that runs through clear. This one, I'm guessing, is the toilet one. However, it seems to run straight under the conservatory. I didn't think that was allowed, but hey ho. And that one above, not sure where that goes. It looks like a land drain of some sort. Oh my God. Anyway, this has given me the perfect opportunity to try out my new drain camera. Yes, I have been sent this out. I have used it as in at home, tested it out, see the functionalities of it, but I've just been waiting for a job basically to use it. So we're going to set this camera up, dead easy to do, fly it up that drain and just see what's blocking it. Open her up. We don't need the destructions. Sun visor, I might need to spin it though because the sun is directly pointing onto that, which ain't good. We're going to need the camera connecting to the end of that. Release the beast. That drain absolutely reeks. Let's spin this. So we're pointing at least down the drain. Don't think we're going to need the roller connection on it. Let's turn her on. If you can't see it, I'll move it into more shade. I can see it. Well, we've already hit something. And it's only 150 mils in. That's why the camera's all blocked up. Oh, mate. Mate. Ugh. Oh. That could have potentially cleared the blockage already, but we'll send the camera up in case there is anything obstructing it, like a root or something, which is exactly why you would normally use a drainage camera. I've attached the little roller. This is for 4-inch pipe. They do have a littler one for smaller gauge pipes, but we'll send that up and hopefully it'll give us a bit more of a clearer picture. I can get it through the gap, which I don't think I can. Right, well, that won't fit into an old POC pipe, which ain't the best, but we'll put the smaller one on. Right, the reflection is a pain, so I'm not sure what you can see, but this here is the bottom of the pot soil pipe. And we're currently submerged in water a little bit, so we'll keep sending it up and see what we can see.
interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
So I apologise to interrupt your viewing, but this is advert time. Now I'm just going to show you a few features and a quick run through demo of how this Sanyipace camera works. So it's got wheels on the rear and can double up, so you can wheel it along so you don't have to carry the weight. That then sits down comfortably as its little mount. You've got a waterproof seal around this edge, so when it's closed it will stay watertight. Obviously comes with the instructions, and the keyboard, which is USB, just plugs in, but we'll take out some of this first. 3 pin UK plug, which plugs in there, simple as that. Now this one is for your normal 4-inch drain pipe. It's to keep the camera in the middle, and so it rolls along nice and easy. And this one is for your smaller waste pipes, so it'll do down to, I believe, 40 mil. So you can actually send this down a 40 mil waste pipe, which is pretty astonishing. It comes with a little screwdriver, and that is for your tightening onto the camera. So we'll remove the bung, that's just to protect it. You put that on, or the other one on, and then you tighten up the screws so you don't lose it down a drain. That would be a bit bad. Obviously the camera itself has got an LED on, which you can turn the brightness up and down or off. This is your metal sun visor. You've got a micro SD card to store the data, which is what is just said on the screen now. You don't really need to touch any of this. This is all comes all in the box. Obviously, because we've not got the camera on, we can't see anything on the screen. So you can access your menu, change the colour and the brightness, contrast, etc. This is our playback. So that was a screenshot I took whilst doing the job. That is the blockage, if we've not got onto that far of the video. I'm not 100% sure. And you'll be able to watch your videos back here if needed. And the way you transfer your data over is you'd pop out your SD card, plug it into your laptop and send it across. Not 100% sure why it has a reset button. Don't know what that's for. I didn't need to reset it. There's your on and off switch. Simple and easy as that. Obviously this little strap here stops the coil, the reel from spinning out of control. So for transporting it, and when you're not in use, you just leave that locked on, and when you do need it, you obviously unlock that. And it's a simple, it doesn't reel off itself, do you know what I mean? It stays where it's comfortable. So you just pull that and then it will reel off itself. As easy as that. Dead easy to use, really simple. Feels a great bit of kit, to be fair. That's got a 30-meter reel on it as well. So if you're into the drainage stuff and you haven't got a camera and you're in the market for a camera, I definitely check them out. The only fault I could find with it was that wouldn't fit in a clay pipe, but is it really needed? That one must suffice. Make your own minds up. Now let's get back to the video. So we're currently 4.55 meters down, and that to me looks like our blockage. So I can take a photo of this if I want it. That's took a snapshot, or I can even take a video of it and send it directly to the client. The keyboard is for typing things like the meterage, what you've spotted, etc. So let's just keep sending the camera up and see what else we find. I want to even see if I can do it with the actual camera itself. Get ready. Can you hear it? Come on. May need to rod it, but I don't want to have to disinfect the rods as well as the camera. Unless I've missed it, I haven't seen that big bulge of blockage or whatever it was. That what you've seen before. Which is very disappointing. But it does seem to be moving a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. Ugh, there we go, that's it. Just smash that up. No. With the spade. Oh my days, man. Hopefully that doesn't block going that way now. How much toilet roll? Delicious. What I'm going to do now is send the camera up and just see if there's any form of lip or whatever that the blockages are caught on, just to show the customer that there could possibly be an issue with the rest bend on that toilet. We're back at 5:15 and this here is a junction and that's where it caught. Now I can't see this junction from outside, so it looks like it's buried underneath the conservatory. So even if there was any form of lip on these two, there ain't a great deal I could do about it anyway. However, the blockage is cleared. Let's go and try out the toilet, bath, shower, and double check it's working. I am just flushing through, making sure that the rest of that blockage clears its way to the main drain. Bath water's gone, shower water's gone. This is the worst task of drainage, and that is disinfecting your equipment. I will spray this as well when it's all coiled back up, but use a wipe to clean off the majority of it. Yeah, lovely. Now you can see why I needed to wear gloves. Dead simple to coil back up as well. You just literally spin the reel, then just lock it back off using this clip. There's that one there. That can't uncoil again. And we'll take off our camera just so we can keep it in the box so it doesn't get damaged. Does come with a couple of rubber blanks. Just keep the connections clean as well. And a cover for your camera. And that is the Sanyipace drainage camera. Lock that up. Turns into a trolley. Job's a good one. Let's get this customer billed. If you're also in the market for a drain camera, I can highly recommend it. Albeit the only one I've ever tried. Simple to use, dead easy to set up, and ideal for somebody who's looking into getting into drains. There'll be a link in the description of the video if you want to check them out.